Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin hasn't really done much this weekend, basically just been moving sideways. So it's just a quick intraday update as I get ready for our weekly live stream, which is going to start in 1.5 hours from recording this video. So 5 p.m. UTC, if anybody's interested in learning a little bit more about the difference between the log chart and the arithmetic chart or linear chart. And if you're interested in checking out some coins, charts, everything, yeah, you can check out the membership link below in the description. But let's take a look at the Bitcoin short-term price action. Not really any surprises here over the weekend. It's just been moving sideways. So we are in a range, especially since this Friday high when the price topped around $67,450. The price hasn't really made new highs. Okay, there is a higher high, but it was only in 3 waves. I'd argue it's part of a range. It could even be a triangle pattern here. And then we have 3 waves down, which definitely leaves the door open for higher. We have also 3 waves up. Okay, so what does that mean? I mean, I've added it to the chart already. I'm considering an Elliott Wave triangle, but really it doesn't change anything. This is just an interpretation of the microstructure in real time, because nothing really changed already yesterday. In my last post on Twitter, I posted that the red line here on the chart, the 66,350 level, is still the key level that needs to break to indicate that a local price top has formed, and so on and so on. But basically, until we break below that red line, there is no indication that a top has formed. Okay, so we could easily, it could extend higher just sideways and then continue to move higher. Just because there's an A wave top placed here or a white B wave top doesn't mean the top is in. It takes a break below a certain key level to make it more likely that we've topped. And that would be a break below the red line. But then looking at live price action, let's go back to short-term chart. Looking at live price action, there is no objective indication that a top has formed. I mean, it could have formed anywhere here, right? But I have already moved the labels higher because looking at price action today, there hasn't been a break of that level, even though the wave count is full, but there hasn't been a break of that level, and we're just moving sideways, and the move down was in 3 waves. And if the move down is in 3 waves, it generally leaves the door open for higher. So if this is sideways action and we just move in back-to-back corrective structures, it is worth considering if this is an Elliott Wave triangle in a wave 4. The wave 4 interpretation is definitely valid, given that wave 4s tend to be, I shouldn't say tend to be triangles, they can be triangles. Triangles often morph into different structures, but it's definitely worth considering. Now, how would such a triangle work out? It's an A, B, C, D, E structure. So triangle patterns are 5-wave movements, and it might just need a higher low to complete. But at the same time, the invalidation point of the triangle is that 66,350 level, plus minus a few dollars depending on which exchange you're looking at. But we shouldn't break below the Saturday low, to keep it very simple. Any break below the Saturday low will invalidate the triangle as such. Triangle would break out to the upside, the opposite side of the E wave. Confirmed breakout level is the 67,640 level, which is the Saturday high. So any break above that level would lead to a break out of the triangle, or would indicate that the triangle is finished and we are breaking out. Then probably reaching the next upside level at 68,550 or 69,090. These are the next levels. It might be that, for the rest of the day, we're just moving here in this triangle, maybe form a higher low for the next few hours. And then as we get closer to a weekly candle close, we might see a little bit of volatility. And as long as we're holding above the red line, we could be looking for an upside breakout in wave 5 of 8. So there is a very clear invalidation point. Any break below that red line would likely send us first into the orange support region between 64,180 and 65,929. And as long as we're holding this support area, we could still watch for higher in possibly then an extension in this 5th wave. But again, let's first see what happens here in the very short term. This is only an intraday update. I covered the daily chart in the last video yesterday, Okay, so feel free to check that out. But yeah, maybe later today a bit more of a comprehensive overview. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.